set
bar.
you.
If you don't mind, miss, I would appreciate it if you would just be a little more rigorous in the terms you employ in the future.
An automaton with an attitude? What?
Have you ever heard of a Mr. Vorarlberg?
The name is not entirely foreign to me.
Really? You know
was,
Hans Vorarlberg?
That I cannot say, miss. Madam has forbidden me from talking about him and even mentioning his name.
Why?
Nostalgia, sadness, medication. Call it what you humans will. We never had this conversation, did we, miss? Madam would be very angry to learn that I know, and now you know as well.
Don't worry. Mum's the word.
You are the creepiest nurse ever.
Mission.
I'm looking for Madame Romansky. Do you know where she is?
3:30 to 4:30 p.m., Madame Romansky takes her daily constitutional on the pier. Tea is served at 5 o'clock sharp.
Is it possible to go see her?
As you wish, but do pay attention to the salt wind.
That's our next puzzle. And yet, I kind of do.
Can you take me to Helena Romansky?
Ah, you're so lazy.
Not at this hour, miss. Madam will still
Can't
be
you just
watching the
drive
sea
me?
at the
I
end
don't
of the
want to
pier.
walk.
So?
Right.
Madam knows perfectly well that during this season I don't go down to the pier. My wheelwork goes dicky under the double corrosive action of the salt and sand winds.
Oh, whoa, no
hear
way, an
sweeping
automaton that
up
can't
and
work
down
in, like,
the beach and
hard
out to
weather.
sea. We call it the salt wind here. It'll drive us all crazy one of these days.
Have a great union.
Come
Can't work in
on.
salt, can't
Just
work
make a
in,
little
like, Air
effort.
pollution.
No, I'll stay
Can't work
here and
in
make ready for
humidity.
Madame, in
God,
case she
like
needs
3
me.
days
She can be
apparently
so
all the time to work.
unpredictable, such violent swings of mood.
Oh, great. So she's crazy too.
Well, I'm going, James.
So we got two crazy
See you later,
people.
maybe.
Maybe it'll work out.
It would be a pleasure to see you again, miss.
Oh, and by the way, your best...
I don't need to use
former
this
husband,
console.
or whatever
Not
you are,
yet.
Bitch, is fucking my mom.
I don't need to...
Oh man, Kate, there's always time for alcohol. She doesn't
I don't
need to
need-
use it.
Maybe she could stab it with her thingy.
She'll be using it soon enough.
I don't know. I was thinking of filling the vodka bottle.
No, I mean that makes sense, but we're not yet.
All right. Well, let's go through here. I probably have to press the console, but yeah.
Yeah, way to figure that one out, John.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Darn it! That doesn't work.
Okay,
Just as I
Try
thought.
Hans's. Just as you thought, Kate.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Doesn't look like that works.
Weird. Alright, we'll figure that out later. Let's keep looking. Go for a swim, Kate. Get some titty action in this freaking thing already.
She disdains the pool.
Which will pointlessly pick up classes. It's like this game is like slowly preparing us for a dinner party. Can we go
Got
in?
vodka.
Can we go in that door?
Metal shears. We got a screwdriver. I think that was just.
Nope,
it.
that was it. I mean, Kate obviously knew what she was doing. She needed a glass for some reason.
Anna or whatever her name is obviously gonna need a drink. Because she's temperamental, see.
John, opera singer and a glass. Really? You think you're gonna like serve her some wine?
Yes. Actually, I do.
What's the cliche, John, about an opera singer and a glass?
I know what the cliche is, asshole. I'm just saying that I don't think the game's that clever.
It's not clever, it's a cliche.
I know. I don't think the game's clever enough for a cliche. What the
Why do you do this to us, game?
I'm sorry to disturb you.
Please finally
Yeah,
impression.
I think I can trust with my queen through there.
Oh, you gentlemen are flirting. Well, I'll leave you to
I can
it.
see that I'm disturbing you.
I think
Hey,
we're
no,
the ones
no,
being
check the
disturbed,
moves.
Kate.
I can check him out. in
Maybe
two
I'll
moves.
squeeze him with my
Squeeze him with my bishop.
instead. Nothing like a good squeeze from a
You know
bishop.
this is actually because they're playing
Okay,
chess.
I wouldn't like to disturb you any
Right.
longer.
Oh, by the way, sir, would you like this glass? Would you like some vodka?
Would you prefer some vodka, gentlemen?
Okay, well, at least these assholes aren't doing it.
Well, that was the creepiest way to introduce some, like, pointless characters ever.
And Christmas was ruined forever. At least we got our temporary code.
Yep. And we had some disgusting squeezing imagery thrown in to boot. So, you know, bonus.
I don't know why we couldn't use the bitches, but
Well, we don't even know if... Did you just try to type that in manually?
yes.
Wow.
I was just curious.
John actually tried to type in the numbers using his keyboard. I guess you need your mask for the salt?
Oh, we need a gas mask.
What the hell?
It's a good thing we're going into a chemical war zone, apparently.
Yeah. So she takes her constitution on a pure... But she needs a mask?
Yeah, that's right.
It's at this moment that I remember again how stupid this is.
Oh, the fuck. I'm very curious as to why we need gas masks for this.
So much salt, I guess.
Madam Romansky? Madam Helena Romansky?
Who are you? What do you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you, ma'am. My name's Kate Walker. I've come on behalf of Frank Malkovich.
Kate.
Ah, Markovich, the old son of a gun. Are you one of his relatives?
Not exactly. He's a good friend of my mother's. He told me you might be here in Arrowbad. I'm American.
At least she
A
introduced
lawyer.
him and not like the creepy
To what do I
factory
owe
dude.
your visit? You have come so far. It must be important.
Indeed it is. I have very delicate and pressing business to attend to. I have just left...
Later, my dear, later. I have a slight headache. This hotel mask is a pinch, so I have to go in. Please, could you be so kind as to call my valet?
Your valet, of course.
Good, another side quest. What? We got a journal thing for that?
Oh. You know, I'm calling this number just out of curiosity.
I think that'll work. But have fun.
Where's that a 5? That's just because it's in darkness.
Yeah, even she knew that was just dumb.
What the fuck?
You back here again? How dare you show your damn face round here? Get out of here immediately!
Please. I absolutely must find...
Found her.
Miss Romansky! Oh, yes, I'm sorry. She managed to lie her way in here. Don't matter how vigilant you are, there's always one. But it won't happen again. She'll be out on her ear before you can say, I hope she hasn't upset you too much.
Oh, Felix, stop being such a grizzly bear. This woman is my guest.
She's your guest, but that ain't possible. This vandal didn't even know you 3 hours ago.
Be quiet, Felix, before you offend someone.
Miss Romansky, please. This maniac turned up earlier and tried to wreck the fountain. If it wasn't for the...
I said enough, Felix. Please treat Miss Walker with the respect befitting
After
one
all,
of my
she
friends.
approached you out of nowhere and
Don't
said,
touch
I have to
and
talk
don't
to you.
swear.
Obviously,
Have
you
I
need to
made
trust her
myself
with, like,
clear,
everything.
Mr.
is creepy.
Smetana?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
gas
crystal clear,
masks
Madam
on the
Romansky.
veranda.
Please, do
Seriously,
accept
I hope this was on the
humble
box
apology.
art.
This is like the most
Felix. You may go now.
weird version of Fallout ever.
Yeah. It's the Silent Hill 2 portion of our game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're just having a lovely chat out on the veranda.
Go fetch my faceless nurse to help me.
Yeah. Fuck. I need a bell.
And the...
If that's going to work...
But you just took it. stupid girl.
Wait, I want to see if I can reattach it. Yeah.
Really? I don't understand. Okay, obviously you have to take the bell and go to the other
Replace it with vodka.
No, and go to the other side of the pier where you'll find another stupid thing, but it won't have a bell. Because, you know, as a puzzle, that makes any sense at all. And again, obviously the only people who care anymore at this point are the animators, because this is still absolutely gorgeous. I mean, they worked their asses off. No one else did.
Yeah, I got a headache. I kind of stuck to it,
Really?
Yeah. Some caffeine or soup or something. Yeah. Why don't you go mess with these for a bit?
Okay.
I'm gonna grab some soup and some soda, maybe.
You do live a luxurious life, John. Alright, I'll solve it. Why not? Alright, let's see if I was right about that. Hey, look at it right there. A bell. The ringing puzzle is solved. Oh, it's James's bell. Look at that. They didn't even bother to be like, it could be anyone's bell. No, we already know it's James's. I mean, it's just, because he can't hear it, but she, like, who moved it? Why is there only one? And he's not coming. What? Alright. I guess we solved the puzzle by accident. Now we have to go solve it for real. And I guess we have to put the gas mask away too. John didn't do this while he was in control, but I wonder if we can die instantly by trying to go out without a gas mask. Very alone in the dark right there. But if it was true alone in the dark, he would have just died. Come on, Kate, give us the pathetic excuse. Really? I mean, once again, I mean, we know it was the salty air, but you can just, like, assume that she's just, like, crazy. That's, I mean, 'cause she brushes off the bad air afterwards. What?
James, what are you waiting for? Don't tell me you didn't hear the bell this time.
Hey, we passed it.
The bell did indeed ring, but it is very windy outside, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a bit gusty. But what's that got to do with it?
Madam doesn't understand. She says an automaton doesn't need protection, but my insides don't like the salty wind. I'm afraid to go out, you know.
And if you wore my mask to protect you against the salt, would that help?
Oh, most certainly.
So I accidentally solved that puzzle because apparently James is gonna bitch. And now he just used my mask. I mean, Kate... Well, I mean, I guess it was kind of useful because she solved it for once herself completely. Jeez.
Katie Pooh. So, have you met her yet? This Helena person? What's she like? Does she remember Frank?
Hi, Mom. Yeah, sure. I met her, and yeah, she's living in Arlbad. You can thank Frank for me again.
I'll remember too, honey. So, what's Arlbad like? Maybe Frank can take me there one day.
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's this seaside resort, Ma, but it isn't what it used to be. You'd be real disappointed.
Maybe you're right. So, when are you coming home? Is that mission all over then?
Not really, Ma. I still haven't found the heir I'm looking for to wrap up the case. Helena Romansky's a kind of detour here.
Listen, Munchkin.
I'm back.
I get the distinct impression that you're being led up the garden path. Why don't you just come home?
So,
tell your
Mother's
boss
bitching about
this
what?
heir
Oh, she's just calling.
just doesn't exist. That you've done all you can, et voila. Do you want me to call him for you?
Ma, please, don't get involved. Looking for Hans Vorarlberg is what I'm being paid for. But I also just want to find him for
Your
myself.
office is very